I loved the process. Late nights, the stress. We didn't know each other at all, and now we're attached at the hip.
We need to figure out our image.
Can these students apply their knowledge of science and technology to running a successful company?
We really try to get them to think, where is the future? Where is your future?
In virtual enterprise classrooms, teams of students apply their knowledge of science and technology to a simulated venture. They market and sell a product to their peers around the world.
You can look on our e-commerce page and buy now.
If you're driven in entrepreneurship, this is a really good class.
How would we set this up with our accounting system?
For the students, it becomes real. They create a mission statement, they create a business plan.
After the first year, we can maybe give them a discount.
This is our generation system, this is just the layout.
Innovation is critical.
The entire idea is to make a generator start off of a battery that's solar powered.
They develop people skills, they develop leadership skills, communication skills. Our next group is using technology.
This series follows 4 student teams at Rhodes State College through the business development process.
It's actually pretty cool that, it could turn into a worldwide business. And
Absolutely.
That big.
And we have a market maker where they actually place their company online.
We already got 4 sales.
Isn't that fantastic?
It is fantastic.
That is great.
The students learn as much about the science and technology behind their product as they do the business development process.
How much money you want to borrow to start your company? 20 cents per cent. My goal is that all 4 teams perform 100%. My goals are high.
Today, students are setting the structure for their virtual companies by applying business concepts to their STEM enterprises.
I already did it. We already did it our last.
There's definitely been some issues with our CEO.
We've had some dysfunctional teams right at the beginning, and I thought, oh boy, what are we getting ourselves into?
So I think that Tony is gonna get I think you should get the building, like the website or whatever. Yeah, like the IT stuff. I don't know about Maria, because I feel like she should get I don't know if she's good with numbers, but she's like a really good secretary.
Yeah.
Today's a big day because they're going to be picking their leaders. There'll be a CEO, there'll be a vice president, there'll be somebody in charge of marketing, somebody in IT, somebody in HR. Now I have an idea who they might select, but then who they pick. Sometimes I'm surprised. These are actual business functions. So what we're creating is a virtual enterprise. And this is really the foundation of business management. I think Cassie will be a leader in the Solar Express.
So we need to come up with a CEO, a vice president, IT, accounting, HR.
I have a feeling I'm going to get chose for the leader.
I kind of want to be the CEO, just on my background in leadership positions, and I also go to school for business management. So I guess I'd like to do the CEO. What do you guys think?
I think it's a good fit.
One of the people is a social loafer, which lets everybody else do the work for them, and they take the credit.
There can be individuals, somebody wanted to be the CEO, and they're not the CEO. So there can be dysfunctional behavior. Sometimes I have to intervene. Sometimes we have to change leadership.
Jessica, I know I talked to her earlier, she wanted to do the HR, so that takes that out too.
I've done some slideshows for advertising, and that's part of the marketing part.
I know how to do Excel papers and spreadsheets, so I can do the IT part.
Did you discuss leadership? Yeah. So how does the team feel about the selection process? How did it go?
It was pretty easy.
We asked each other what our strengths and what our skills were.
I did talk to Cassie after class, and I did express to her that I was surprised that you weren't the CEO, and she said she was surprised too. Do you have a mission statement?
To provide economic efficient power without using excess fuel.
Okay, and what's the name of your company?
Solar Express. It's replacing a lot of things on the semi and doing logistics with clean energy and solar energy.
Today was a good day. We got a lot done in the short amount of time we had. Our CEO is Austin. Kyle is our VP. I am the IT. Jessica is our HR, and Clinton is our marketing. We've all decided to collaborate for accounting, and I feel confident we're going to do very well.
I'm not quite sure about the translation company leadership. I'm not quite sure how it'll be interesting. And what's the name of the company?
True Translation.
And how did you come up with that idea?
The translation idea?
Each one of us started with 10 ideas for a business, and then working as a team, you bring it down to one idea.
Okay. Do you have a mission statement?
We were working on it. We came up with bridging communication gaps to unite people together. So right now we're trying to work on making our mission statement so that we can build our company off of that and know where we're all heading and know the direction of our company. Okay, so basically we need to figure out who the CEO is going to be, which is going to be somebody that needs to be in charge and keep everything organized.
Well, I do, but I'm not organized at all. I think Larry talks too much, so...
We have to keep directing him back to, okay, that's not what we're doing right now. Stay in the group, stay in focus.
I think we're all in accord that Heather is the CEO.
I was actually wanting to be the leader, but I realized I wasn't organized enough, so I just kind of backed off it. I was going to push it through, but I'm just like,
So we need a vice president.
I was really surprised, but I'm glad to see that Heather wanted to be the CEO. Larry can get off task, and Jake is in IT.
Larry's older than I am.
And Larry's a little bit more organized than you, so we're going to put him as vice president. And then IT, you are IT and so is Chris, but you're more reliable because you're here in class.
I show up.
Accounting.
Try to use Carrie.
And if she doesn't, I can try it.
And then we need a marketing major. That's your major, right?
Business and
marketing.
You take people dropping the classes, not coming to classes, and the people that are left have to assume those roles and responsibilities.
Well, we're kind of gimped because we have 3 of our 7 members here, so we're taking 2 roles each.
Hannah has reported that she's ill.
Which she's been called for 4 classes.
Yes, we
Carrie has been coming. Carrie's not here today.
Her children were ill, so she could not come because she has life and we do not.
We have some attendance issues here.
And then we have Chris, who hasn't been here for the past 2 classes.
Okay,
so
how do you feel about that right now?
It sucks.
We have a lot more work to do.
And you're going to double up with HR?
Yes.
And I'm going to double up with marketing because I'm doing a dual major.
I'm also doing the technical side and probably going to be doing the accounting side as well.
I'll try to follow up with the students and find out what their status is.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, so we at least know if they're going to be here or not.
Very good.
I'm very self-sufficient, and having to rely on a team is something I need to know for future. And I think that being in this class, I'll get to learn those skills and get to learn how to work as a team and not just be a leader, but also be a listener.
I think Kylie will evolve in the generator, the solar power generator.
I was just kind of thinking that our mission statement could be to provide a green generation system that will perpetuate.
We already did it our last time.
The girl in my group, her name's Kylie, and she gets really agitated easily.
So go ahead.
All right, so we've got the leadership roles, the CEO, VP, IT, accounting, HR, and marketing that we've got to fill.
I have no preference of what position I get. I kind of want the marketing position because that's my major and I want to learn more about it.
So with Ben not being here today, what do you guys think we could put him as?
I guess we're just going to have to put Ben with whatever's left. HR would be good.
Trying to get the team together is the hardest part. We've been missing a lot of our classmates.
You're not real accessible with computers. Would IT be something that you would be able to...
I think so.
Margie doesn't have a computer at home. She doesn't have internet access. She has to use the computer labs here. So we just wanted to make sure that we weren't going to overload her with something that she didn't feel comfortable with or wouldn't be able to get done.
With the vice president, I feel Jesse should be that vice president. I mean, is that okay with you?
Yeah, that would be fine. I was a little disappointed at first just getting the VP. Who's going to be our CEO?
I wouldn't mind being the president. I really hope, as far as the positions go, there's no issues.
So would the CEO be something you're comfortable with?
That's fine with me, yeah.
She ended up being our CEO.
I'm in accounting classes now.
It's going to be more like Excel and stuff. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
We can help each other out as a group.
How are we doing over here? You are the solar power generator?
Yeah.
Okay, and what is your mission statement?
To provide a green generation system that perpetuates electricity for situations of any natural disaster for no reoccurring cost.
Good. And you've been working on a leadership role. IT and accounting, where are we at with?
Accounting. I'm into corporate accounting now.
We're going to be using Excel spreadsheets.
She's the same major as I am, so if we need it, I would help her with the accounting.
I'm an accounting major also, plus I've got corporate finance and 2 or 3 accounting classes.
Okay, so you guys can actually team up.
We wanted to place Jesse and the vice president.
VP?
Yeah.
Okay. Who would be the CEO?
Kylie.
Okay, and are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, you've been enthused about this project.
Kind of.
Yeah, that's right.
She has.
We want to place Marge in the IT, but she doesn't have as much, internet access as we do.
We do have a lot of different diversity in the classroom. We have the younger students who are very technology driven.
I think we're going to work more as a team than individuals, so.
You start from the beginning to absolutely nothing, just ideas on the paper, to you'll see something and the outcome and know that you did this and that you did this with your team, and then you know that actually you're capable of doing something like that.
Keep plugging. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. E3 Services. I think Tony will emerge as the leader.
We can go through some the roles here.
I'm scared, like half to death. I don't per se want the CEO role, but if I get it, that means I have to work a lot harder. And then I don't know if I have the time for that because I'm also a winter guard instructor, and then I also have a job, so it's I don't know if I have time for it.
I honestly think Tony should be the CEO. It's his idea.
They picked me to be the CEO, so that's a little scary because I don't know exactly what all is expected of me for that, but looking forward to it.
I was a little intimidated at first. This was first day we all got in our groups. I was like, you're gonna be CEO. I called it straight up. I'm like, you're gonna be CEO.
So what is the name of your company and what is your product?
We are 3E Services.
Right.
What's this new to me? Why did you change Auto Valet? What happened?
Auto Valet is the product, but we're naming the business 3E Services.
Right.
Because
it sounds more
that way in the future.
Easier to increase them. He's trying to dominate us a little bit, so it's a little you need to let go and let all of us talk.
I'm trying to connect your 3E with Auto Valet.
Experience, efficiency, and environment.
And the customer experience, because no longer are we writing down on a piece of paper, we're connecting with the customer.
Right.
Did you have a mission statement?
Well, it's not finished, but it's it's a rough draft.
What's your
Improving existing valet systems by maximizing efficiency, environmental impact, and customer experience through technology.
Very good.
Because there's more
Okay, so
technology.
press on, work on your leaders,
Right.
and I'll come back.
Okay, sounds good.
So press on.
All right, so back to the accounting.
For accounting, what have you really taken?
Actually, I'm taking one right now. It's employee benefits, but it's still sort of in the same thing. It's all dealing with numbers.
Tony had to ask her about the accounting, and I had to ask her, are you sure you want accounting? Are you sure you want this?
A little experience in it. It's just a big learning process. The advice that I would give would be to make sure you got all the proper paperwork, make sure that you're writing down everything, making sure that you're basically on top and on the right track with everything, because if not, you can miss one day and miss a lot of stuff.
And then HR is me, because I like communicating, talking all the time. And then Maria, she's not here, but she'll be marketing.
I have done some internet stuff and stuff like that, so I will take that role. If you guys want me as a VP too, that's fine.
Do you like the idea that he's a VP? Because he has the technology thing.
With all of it. I think all of it is perfect.
Now that we've got the essential of what it is that we do, what it is that we are, and who's doing what, now we can move forward and actually start doing some stuff. So it should be exciting to see what happens and what's coming.
This is a day where they start to maybe visualize what they're going to be doing in the next 12 and 13 weeks when we put together this business plan. So now they've come up with a name, they've come up with a product, they have a mission statement, now they have leadership roles. So it's a big step. Is there a big football game this weekend?
Super Bowl.
Is there a Super Bowl? Do people watch the commercials sometimes instead of the game?
That's what
you might watch the commercials, get some ideas, because you're each going to
We've already gotten some ideas.
Their next big project will be the commercial. That's a fun time for them. After the commercial, we'll start to dig into the financial and accounting. But they really need to be working on everything at the same time, and sometimes it can be overwhelming.
I think we're strong enough and dedicated enough, we're all excited about it, that we're going to do it.
Okay, well, press on. Press on.
For more information on anything you've seen today, explore our website at atetv.org. Thanks for watching.